Matthew Stuckey here from Verity Baptist Manila, and I wanted to make a quick video discussing soul-winning symbolism in the Song of Solomon. And this video is in regards to the idea of bringing people to church, having visitors either from your personal life or from out soul winning. Obviously, you know, us as soul winners, we go soul winning a lot, and honestly, it's hard to bring people to church, so it's very important that we do a good job of bringing people. It's something that's throughout the Bible. And notice what it says in Song of Solomon chapter 5, verse 8. I charge you, O daughters of Jerusalem, if ye find my beloved, that ye tell him that I am sick of love. You know, she's basically saying she's kind of tired. You know, she loves her spouse, but she's getting kind of exhausted. She kind of voices her complaint a little bit. And notice their reaction. What is thy beloved more than another beloved, O thou fairest among women? What is thy beloved more than another beloved that thou dost so charge us? They're basically telling her, hey, what's so special about your husband? Why is he better than any other guy? What is so great about him? Now, you know, a lot of us, we would take this opportunity to just voice our complaints and say, well, yeah, you're right about this and this and this. But notice what her reaction is, starting in verse number 10. My beloved is white and ruddy, the chiefest among 10,000. His head is as the most fine gold. His locks are bushy and black as a raven. His eyes are as the eyes of doves by the rivers of waters, washed with milk and fitly set. She goes on and on. She just praises about how great of a guy he is. And then she says in verse 16, this is my beloved and this is my friend, O daughters of Jerusalem. She tells him this is her friend. She basically says he's the greatest guy in the entire world. She praises him for, you know, how he looks, how, you know, handsome of a guy he is to her. And, you know, she talks about him being her friend. And notice what their reaction is in Song of Solomon chapter 6 verse 1. Because sometimes we make the mistake of thinking that the end of the chapter is the end of the thought. But the thought has not died off here. And if you look at Song of Solomon chapter 6 verse 1, they say, whither is thy beloved gone, O thou fairest among women? Whither is thy beloved turned aside, that we may seek him with thee? You know, it was just in chapter 5 where they're saying, what's so special about your husband? But now they're saying, well, where is he? We want to see him. They want to see if he's the real deal. Now, you know, when we go soul winning and we invite people to church, we need to make sure we talk about how great our church actually is and how much we love our church. If we want to get visitors, we have to be excited to people and tell them, man, this is an awesome church. It's the best church in this area. You'll learn the Word of God. People are really friendly. It's an awesome church. You're going to love it. We need to be excited about it. We should not be people that are going to complain to friends or coworkers. I mean, think about if you complain to your coworker about your church. And let's say, for example, 6 months later, he's going through some tough times in his life and he's trying to find a church. You know what he's going to end up doing? He's going to end up going to the Pentecostal church down the road, because the people that go to the Pentecostal church are talking about how great their church is, whereas you're complaining about your Baptist church that you got. Look, we need to make sure that we don't complain about our church or complain about the things God's given us. We need to praise, you know, it and tell people how great our church is. Because if we want to bring visitors to church, we need to make them realize that, you know what, it's an exciting time. It's a great church. They're going to learn the Word of God. They're going to love it there. We need to be as excited as this woman is to see her husband. Hope that was an encouragement to you. Thank you, and God bless.